Welcome back, fanboys and fangirls, where the nerds are taking over the cinematic universe and Bluntman and Chronic always foil Cockknocker's plans. I'm Delgado.
Aaron.
Chimma.
Zach.
And we are the American Guild of Justice. Thank you, guys. Anyways, on to the tasty topic. The tasty topic is classified. What we mean by that, do you guys want to see, like lesser known comic people in like movies? Do you think deserve Savage Dragon or, Kick-Ass ended up actually getting his own movie, all the, I don't know, the Crimson Chin. Could you see like a Crimson Chin and fucking, I don't know, just lesser known.
Versus Nigga Chin?
Yeah, versus the Nigga Chin. I don't know, I think they all deserve, I think they all just deserve a movie. But, you can't just shell out money. I'd like to see a live-action Tick movie, but, as far as we'll go, we'll only see the live-action show, which, was really good, but for what it's worth, it's whatever. Anyways, on to the rundown. Welcome to the rundown.
Yeah, first is Dracula Untold. It's actually a really good movie, and, spoiler alert, Dracula's really Vlad the Impaler. So, yeah, it's badass.
You said spoiler alert.
Well, there's people who don't know. There's a lot of people who don't know that Dracula was Vlad the Impaler. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, he represents in this movie. I definitely will see this if you haven't seen it yet.
And by the way, the guy who plays this Dracula, Vlad the Impaler, spoiler alert, he's actually the guy that was up for the running for The Crow in the Crow remake. And I'm glad that they did not pick him. So, thank you.
Alright, next up is Big Hero 6. It's about this kid who's pretty much underground battle bot hustler.
Yes.
He's 12 years old.
He was getting it.
Hell yeah.
Making that change.
Yeah, and then his brother talks him into joining this school for really smart kids. And his brother, spoiler alert, passes away.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, and then that's how he finds this robot who is supposed to, he's a medical robot, and he turns him into a superhero, puts him all kinds of armor and all kinds of shit, and then all his little nerdy friends, he makes them into superheroes. He builds them their own suits and weapons, and they go fight this guy who is the cause of his brother's death, so he's trying to get revenge and whatnot. It's a good movie. Me and my son loved it.
Yeah, it actually just came out today. I went out and picked it up this morning, and I watched it already. So, and also if you sit down, because I can't say sit down in the theaters and wait for it, which I did not do at the end of the movie. But make sure you watch after the credits. There's a really good end credit scene, and I'm not gonna spoil that because. I'm turning a new cheek and just not spoiling shit for people.
If you're a Marvel fan, you already know.
You already know how it is. Quickly, Michael Keaton in his new movie Birdman. It's batshit crazy. You don't really understand what the hell's going on. Does he have superpowers? Does he not? Is he crazy? I don't know. But with a mashup lineup with Emma Stone, Edward Norton, Zach Galifianakis, and of course Michael Keaton as Birdman, aka Batman. It's good.
Alright, we got Scott Pilgrim versus the World. This guy has to go. He finds the girl of his dreams, and he has to go versus all of her exes to win her.
The seven deadly exes.
Yes, sir. And just make sure you watch the movie and find out if he wins it or not.
That's the ultimate sprung movie. He ain't even getting none yet, and he's fighting for his life.
Right.
But yeah, she's decent though. So, I'll throw a punch for her.
Well, if you went through all that booty, must be good.
On to the comics, Kick-Ass, the comic. It's actually it's a little bit better than the movies because movies always leave little tidbits of stuff out, and it pretty much follows the same story though. Nothing really changes, but
just more gorier.
Yeah, more blood, more necks broke, more hit girl just tearing people up.
But
And then we got The Walking Dead.
which this copy is.
Yeah. In Espanol.
In Espanol.
No, but these are actually, the comics are different than the show, because in the comics there's no Merle or Daryl,
Merle.
and they're
Dixon.
Yeah. You don't have them, so it's actually, and the storyline's a bit different. Like, either way, like, the comic's really good, the show is really fucking great. Either way you go, you can't go wrong, so pretty much whatever you choose.
Spoiler alert, if you get bit by a zombie, you turn into one.
Oh man.
Which is a little bit different case, because even if you die and you don't get bit, you still turn into a fucking zombie. Quickly, which, big props for the comic book men. Walter Flanagan, Ming Chun, Mike Zapsik, I'm sorry, and Brian Johnson for shipping me my stuff just in time for the show. Cryptozoic Man, which is a book that they have done, and it's a compilation of a whole bunch of, just legendary mythic creatures all collaborated into one badass superhero that fights evil, and it's good, and it's signed by all of them too. So this is my prized possession. Thank you guys.
The next comic we got is Sin City. It's probably different than the movie. I really don't know much about this, not gonna lie to you. I know it's all in black and white, and it's really dark. So if you want to check it out, most definitely check it out.
All gritty books today.
And with the TV shows, the X-Men, this is another one of the Japanese made ones. Like, I haven't seen this one yet, but if it's anything like Wolverine, I'm definitely gonna be checking this out later. So yeah. Like, yeah, the Japanese always makes, like, the chicks' boobs, like, abnormally huger than what they really are. So I definitely will be checking this out.
Alright, now we got the original Mighty Morphin Power
shit.
Rangers.
The original.
And if you haven't seen this shit, then the only excuse is that your parents were too strict and they didn't let you watch violent shit. Other than that, there's no excuse why you haven't watched this, any of it. I mean, it's the fucking Power Rangers.
Okay, quickly. Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. All you need to know is it's Bruce Campbell in a sci-fi comedy western. It's good. Check it out.
And lastly, we got Heroes. Man, there's 4 seasons of this out right now. They're actually in the process of making a new one. Am I correct about that?
Yes.
All right, I thought so.
Yeah,
It's
Heroes
really,
Reborn.
it's a really good series. You most definitely check it out.
I can't wait to see how much the cheerleader developed.
Oh, is she coming back?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean, even though she jumped off the thing and, like, broke all her bones, I mean, she held herself and stood up in front of the camera, so
Dude,
I can't wait.
No, that was crazy when they lost their powers for that one night, and like everything that ever affected her throughout her whole life, like, hit her at once.
See, I didn't even see that.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody lost their powers for a night. Like that one girl that's
Yeah,
really
it
fast.
was during the eclipse.
Yeah, like
that's what it was.
that one girl that's really fast. Like, she was actually paralyzed and like couldn't walk.
Reverse werewolf effect.
Yeah.
I think I remember that episode. Yeah, like, I just hate how they nerfed my man Petrellian there.
Man.
Like he was like the most broke dude, and then now he gotta like swap powers out everything. But it got a little better.
On to the real life superhero. Zeta Man, however you want to pronounce it. He's based out of Portland, Oregon, and he is part of the organization The Alternates. That's all we know about him. Pretty kick-ass costume. I don't know, it kind of looks like you just have a couple remotes on his utility belt. It looks like somebody that would work for DirecTV or something like that. And just like, ta-da! Change the channel. It's like, get out of here. On to the spoiler dish. Quickly. The Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope. It's a new web series on YouTube.
Yeah, they're trying to make it into a web series. This is kind of like pretty much like, here you guys go, check it out. Like, he's pretty much like up to the fans whether it continues or not. Like and share and comment and all that shit.
It's really good.
I can't wait to watch it. Even though Gohan was mad weak in the future,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
still.
But he was more of a hard ass
Yeah,
than
he
actually in like
he
Dragon
was.
Ball GT.
Yeah, he was.
Even in like earlier DBZ, like when he was a teenager going to school, Saiyan Man. He just turned. See, the history of Trunks is what Gohan would have grown up to be if Goku wasn't alive. So
Yeah, that's what the Light of Hope is about. It's about future Gohan and future Trunks fighting androids 17 and 18.
so like by his dad living made him a bitch. Like, he grew up all wrong. So his
Pretty
dad
much.
should have died a long time ago, so that way he could be more like a hard ass. Anyways, Logan Lerman, whatever the hell you want to pronounce his name. He's actually the running candidate for the new Spider-Man, which I think they're wanting to do the Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not too sure. There's all these different kind of conspiring rumors that are going around. But there's an actually fan-made trailer that has used other clips of Spider-Man movie, just all compiled into one short fan-made teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it. But it looks good, and I like it. So I just, like I said, check it out. We will post it in the comment box below. Next, we are going to the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers,
Oh my gosh.
the short film
This
that was
film is so
released on
amazing.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Who was it? Joseph Kahn. Joseph Kahn was the one that directed it, did all that shit with it. Now, brace yourselves. He doesn't want any money for this. He doesn't want it to be anything than what it is. It's just a YouTube short, and that's it. There's nothing that's coming out of it. It's great.
Even though they should.
It should. It was
Most
dope
definitely.
as fuck.
It's dark as shit.
It's very dark
and
and
gritty
gritty.
and fucking
And James Vanderbeek, our savior from Dawson's Creek. He is the Dawson, and he's playing the evil guy. Evil guy. He ends up working with the Machine Empire, straight out of Zeo, if you didn't know that. And he's actually torturing Kimberly, which is played by Katie. I don't remember what the fuck her last name is. But she was in Battlestar Galactica. So if that helps you, I don't know. But it was really good. You should check it out. Also, the Aquaman picture that Zack Snyder tweeted about. I'm not an Aquaman fan. People that know me know I'm not a fucking Aquaman fan. I hate Aquaman with a passion. But when he released that picture, it was so fucking brilliant.
Amazing.
Finally, we get a good take on fucking Aquaman. Like, it's just like he's a badass. He looks like a badass, and it makes me feel like he's a badass. So when I watch Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, and he doesn't deliver, I'm gonna hate Aquaman forever. I'm gonna hate all of those superheroes forever. So it's whatever.
Yeah, the guy playing Aquaman is the guy from Game of Thrones. I forget his name. It's something Mamboa. That big guy, that leader of that one tribe, the savage tribe that fucking kill each other. You know what I'm talking about.
And if you guys haven't got it today yet, you missed out on this special edition case of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. This game is epic as hell. I just put in like 3 hours on it, and it's worth it. It's worth it. I would definitely get it if you haven't got it yet. Like, there ain't nothing like beating people up with a hammock.
Tracking real fucking quick, because we forgot last week, and I'm not forgetting this week. The fucking toys. The goddamn toys is what I'm talking about. You go first.
What we got right here is a Transformer. I used to love these things, but I stopped getting them after I couldn't take them out of the Autobot and Decepticon form. Like, I'd spend like weeks like turning it into a robot, and then after that I just throw it away because I couldn't do it. I got so many whoopings because of it, but
Break off limbs and shit.
yeah. But Dad'd be like, "Why Starscream only got one damn leg?" But yeah, like, it's
Trying to
definitely-
make a separate Transformer.
Optimus fucked him up.
But yeah. I mean, it's still a fun toy though. So if you haven't played with them yet, it's about time you should.
Next we have Age of Ultron toys. We got
That just came out.
we got Hulk, and then we got the Hulk Buster,
Yes, finally a Hulkbuster toy.
which is if you haven't seen the trailer, then you missed a little fight scene clip they have, which is fucking dope.
And it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and
Yes,
Age of Ultron.
I stopped watching the trailers because sometimes they show a little bit more in there in the movie, so I just want to be surprised.
Right.
So I can't wait though.
I don't have the patience.
I had to tell you something. Sorry.
Go for it.
Man, okay, there's some clips I posted on my Facebook page, and one of them has Thor in it getting electrocuted. And in the background, you see this girl in green. I think it's Enchantress. So I think we might see her in Age of Ultron.
Really?
Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah.
I got this picture on my Facebook page. I'll show you afterwards.
Maybe. I don't know. That's
Oh, man.
a far-flung notion.
I know, but the way she looks is the way she looks.
Polaris, maybe?
Not too many people
I don't
have green on,
Right,
man.
especially in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Morphers. And if you weren't a kid in the 90s, you're not gonna know what the hell we're talking about. But in the '90s, morphers was the shit. This is a galaxy morpher. A galaxy morpher.
That was part of one of my favorite Six Rangers, the Magna Defender.
Yeah.
Had a shotgun that turned into a sword.
Bet.
Mm-hmm. Our last story we got Spider-Man, which is also Peter Parker. He can transform to Peter Parker, as you can see. Look, I probably can't see that far away. But that he can turn into Peter Parker, and then bam, he's like half Peter Parker, half Spider-Man here with the camera. I'm pretty sure this toy is from McDonald's back in the day.
It was, and that's back when McDonald's and Burger King had a rivalry. Who could come out with the best toy? They always like try to one up each other. Hell, Burger King came out with the Backstreet Boy guys, and even came with a CD.
I remember that.
I was like, damn, is McDonald's gonna do fucking NSYNC? Fucking just.
McDonald's came out with like Yu-Gi-Oh toys and cards, and those cards were actually pretty expensive because you can only get them from there.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
they did Pokemon.
That was like McDonald's like in the '90s. Exactly, McDonald's in the '90s was the best.
Now they don't care. They be like, we got them hooked onto our poisonous cheeseburgers. Well, we ain't got to do it no more.
All they give you is like a fucking Drado. Have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, quickly, upcoming entertainment. Tracers, which is coming out March 20th. It is the new Taylor Lautner movie. And I'm not a big Taylor Lautner fan, but this movie looks badass. It's about parkour. It's a movie about parkour and theft. They use parkour to get away with fucking theft. Like, they just steal from people. And it's seriously, if you got a chance to check out the trailer, watch it. It's worth it. Also, April 10th is Ex Machina. It is a new sci-fi movie where this guy creates this new AI, and basically he sends his buddy in to test her. I don't really know. It's like a test to like prove if like she could pass as like a human, like see if she could actually like choose to use human emotion, or I don't know. Like he just decides to live with her, and I think they conspire against. She gets him to conspire against his friend and get away. I don't know. She's like trapped in the
I bet you he has robot sex with her too.
Well, we're getting to the age. We're getting to the age.
I seen something on there where they were like making them like like that.
They're making it too real.
Yeah.
And I forgot to tell you on the last episode that our cameraman has retired. My wife's phone buddy that was hanging from, we had a fucking light pole. But he was the one that was actually filming everything. She won that at work, and I asked her if I could use it for the show, and you know what? It's about time that he's moved on, and we wish him the best in his future endeavors, and we're gonna miss him. But I think
he's out now filming other shit.
Yeah, he's actually
he's with National Geographic.
Well, that does it for us here at the Heroes Hideaway. The Heroes Hideaway. Yes, I said it. Heroes Hideaway. That does it for us at the Heroes Hideaway. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week. Stay groovy.